What's going on, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here today on ESGNet for FIFA 19 Sporting Kansas City Manager Career Mode. And this is Inside the Cauldron. This is episode 7, as we are going to take a quick look here at some postseason stats and kind of give you guys my overall view for the season here for season 1 of this series. And so far, honestly, this was a great series. I'm glad I started it. I've been really wanting to start a MLS series or a soccer series in general here on the channel, and I've had a lot of fun. And of course, you guys have been supporting me here on the channel for this series. I thank you very, very much, and I hope that continues as we do continue on with this series. Now, I do want to play at least one more season here with Kansas City, and then eventually we'll I don't know if I'll I don't know what MLS team I'll work with in FIFA 20, but I am of course working on the Wolves series there that we just started there, and I've been kind of slacking there some, but yeah, for this series it's been a lot of fun. And like I said, we started I think in what was it, semi-pro, and then we eventually got to pro. And of course, the final game there we played on world class. And a lot of people say, hey, you ought to go from there's a good solid balance in world class, and I kind of agree with that. I haven't played a lot of world class, but for what I've played so far, especially in this Kansas City series, and of course, it's going to even be more intense and more different in FIFA 20. There's also chances, of course we are playing on world class on that with the Wolves and with Mateo Morales in that series. But yeah, for the most part here, it's been a lot of fun, and I've really been enjoying it, and I cannot wait to see even more as we go along here for the future here. So, but I do want to play at least one more series. I was trying to get 3 seasons out of this series, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Because MLS will be starting here in less than sometime in late February, early March. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of a tight knit thing. But I am gonna be working on this series a little bit more. I'm hoping, at least scheduling wise, I'm trying to play a lot more games and whatnot. And of course, we'll sim quite a bit of this too, especially with teams that are not doing so well in the bottom of the tables there, both in the West and the East there here in MLS. So but yeah, that is something I've been trying to figure out, and how to try to pack. I don't want to pack too many games, but to me it seems like 3 games works best. Now, I'm not saying it's going to every going to be 3 games, but for the most part it will be 3 games. And of course we'll really kind of focus in on a lot of the cup games, like the U.S. Cup there. I know for the preseason, I'm going to play it myself, but I'm going to skip it. I'll just show maybe a couple of highlights, and then mainly just some stats there from that, and what we're going to maneuver around. We got some surprising. I've already played a couple of games already. We got some surprising guys that are going to be possibly making some moves here. There will be a I don't want to say slight change, but I want to say a drastic change in the team. But there is going to be some changes on it, and I think it'll be very good for us, and I cannot wait. It's going to be a good challenge, at least from my point of view. But as you see here, we are looking at the stats there, and like I said, Gorso and Nemo and Russell all had a great year. Russell, of course, started off real hot and then kind of cooled off, and then midway through the season we started seeing him heat up again. But Gorso, from the start of the season, he was just at it. And of course he was just one shy of tying the guy from Philadelphia there who won the Golden Boot. But we had a great year, and at least for me, for my first year playing this series and learning the jargon and all that kind of stuff of sport, of soccer and whatnot, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, and I'm even learning even more here playing in the Wolves series, especially with the Premier League, and how to, when to sell guys, when to pick up guys, stuff like that and whatnot. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to get in deep, just get into deeper in this series, and then of course the Wolves series. But I want to let you guys know too, there is a way you guys can be a part of this series. I'm gonna do this. Normally I just let you guys just decide, create I'll create your player or whatever and whatnot. Well, for this series I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna let you guys pick the player, or the youth academy player that we're gonna recruit. So I'll show you guys those from time to time, and there's a youth academy player that you want to be you, and what I can do is rename them to whatever name you guys want them and whatnot. Now that is for just your regular subscribers, but if you want to be a part, if you really want to be a part of this series and whatnot, you guys can follow us on Patreon. And if you follow us on Patreon and become a Patreon member there, then I will basically just tell me everything. Name, of course, the country you come from, that's going to be regardless, that where that youth academy player is from, that's where he's from. But for the most part, just stats, statistics, all that kind of stuff. I'm saying for at least for the Kansas City series, you can't go any higher than I would say a 70 overall. That's the max. And then in the Premier League, if you want to join that series, I would probably say I think 75 or no. Yeah, probably. I would say 75 overall. We'll start off. So, if you want to be if you want to have your player, maxed out, the max for at least what I consider for these two series at 70 overall for MLS player, or 80 or 75 overall for a Premier League player, you guys could join the Patreon. There, and there's 3 different tiers there. You can check them out, and that's how you guys can do it. Now, if you're just a regular subscriber here on the channel, and you don't have the money, and like I said, you don't have to join Patreon. It's not a requirement. If you want to just help support, extra support to the channel and to me, I very greatly appreciate it. But if you're just a normal subscriber and you want to have your character or name of a player that you want to name here on this series or on the Wolf series, then the max, the only thing you'll get is the same thing with the max, but it's just the name change. Or whatever that youth academy player's stats are at that time, that's where we'll be at. It'll just be a change of a name. So it'll be a fun way where you guys can join. Like I said, you don't have to join Patreon. I'm not going to force anybody to, or I'm not going to say you have to be a part of the series, or to be a part of the series you have to do that. No, that's not the case. It's just if you guys want to help out, if you got a couple bucks every month that you want to throw out there for me and help me out with the channel, I greatly appreciate it. But there you see, we just wrap up the season here, and like I said, I just want to give you my thoughts about what I thought of the series so far here. It's been, like I said, it's been a lot of fun. I cannot wait to get into season 2. We do have some big changes coming up here. We've got players going to be making some moves. Some of them I don't want to make, but I think, I guess logically it would make sense for them to do that. But yeah, for the most part here, got some changes here, and I cannot wait to show you guys that here coming up in the off-season video. That'll be coming up here in about a day or two here on the channel. But yeah, we're going to go right into season 2. I mean, we're going to go to have the off-season video, and then this video right after that will be the start of the MLS season. I will show brief clips of the preseason games, but for the most part there, we're just going to get right into it. So I cannot wait, and I cannot wait to start season 2 and get into some more soccer. I've been playing a lot of FIFA here as of late, more than I normally do, and I kind of had to back away from it for a little bit because I got to get Madden going here as have the Super Bowl coming up here, and by the time this video comes out, the Super Bowl will be already over with. So, but yeah, just a lot of things going on here, and just want to get that stuff out. Of course, baseball's coming up here soon too. So, but that's it for me. I'm gonna quit rambling now, and that's it for the Cauldron here. Like I said, we'll get into season number 2 coming up here in about another episode or 2 here on the channel. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified when this series or any other series is uploaded to the channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Check us out on Patreon if you want to be a part of the nation in a financial type of way. You guys want to help me out, help me get produced videos on a more timely manner, and so on and so forth. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna repeat that over and over again. But again, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.